Adored by divorced women and blokes who can't quite afford a BMW, the Mini Cooper S has for a very long time been one of Britain's most popular hot hatches. You see, the Cooper S is one of those weird cars which is very difficult to categorise. It's not quite big enough to be a rival to something like an Audi S3, but it's far too big to equally be a rival to something like an Abarth 500. So let's start with the way the Mini looks. Now, just like most Europeans, for a very long time now, they have been getting a lot fatter. Compared to the originals, they are enormous. The Mini is ageing well. It does have a nice looking front end, and its bonnet scoop's always been cool. Proportions are also pretty good as well. The bonnet's nice and long, but the overhangs from the tyres aren't actually that big, which is why many people, insert cringe here, claim these things handle like go-karts. Also, the inside of Minis is very good. All of the build quality is absolutely fantastic. These seats are extremely comfortable and very supportive, and all of the central screens here are very nice. Although you can always tell the poverty spec ones because they have like a line radio from like 2004 up here. Although I don't know why, I absolutely hate the manual gearboxes on these cars. The shifter knob is too big and the throw is unbelievably wide. The other great thing about Minis is they're generally very reliable. Under here is a 2-litre turbocharged B48 engine from BMW, and it's both very tunable and very solid. My mum's had one of these cars for about 6 years now and hasn't put a foot wrong. Also, she somehow managed to get 40 mpg out of one, and I have explained to her that the accelerator pedal won't turn around and bite her angles off as she uses it, but she refuses to. The biggest thing about a Mini, however, is the way it drives, and honestly, in my opinion, it's a bit overrated. The Mini is a good car. It is very fun in the bends, and it stops extremely well. However, in my opinion, they just don't feel as fast as they are. Nearly 200 horsepower, and I can't explain why, but it just doesn't feel that fast. Symptoms of having gotten fatter, I suppose. The other thing I'm not particularly impressed by is the lack of practicality the Mini offers. You get a lot of headroom, but that aside, there's hardly any room in there. You see, the back seats are both very cramped and offer nearly no legroom at all. The boot is absolutely feeble. Not even one of our Albanian brothers is going to fit in here. And just generally, the car feels a lot smaller than it actually is. To conclude then, the Mini is confused. It looks great, handles decent, and is very well made. However, at the same time, it doesn't feel as fast as it should do. It's not quite as joyous as it could be. And frankly, I'll probably go and buy an Alfa Mito QV, which is also a bit crap, but at least it's got personality.